What's up, YouTube? And welcome to DougPMTG. We're gonna jump right on in. First off, I'm Doug Potter. Thank you so much for being here. Do you want to qualify for the Magic the Gathering Pro Tour? And the answer to that question for me is you better believe it. I've been to 8 Pro Tours. I've met so many Magic the Gathering players over my life. And in the way that I play competitively, I've met thousands upon thousands of players who want to qualify for the Pro Tour, but still haven't yet. Or maybe qualified one time, but can't get back. Wow, that's cool, Doug. You know people who want to qualify and you can qualify. How does this help me? That's what this channel is all about. On this channel, you're gonna hear all about the mind, the grind, and the crew. I really believe that if you focus on these 3 things, your chances of qualifying for the Pro Tour are gonna go up dramatically. Before we get started, I want to tell you a quick story. I was 17 and I'd worked really hard on a deck with my friend Andre Gerard, or PG for Magic League infamy. We had this 5-color about face, tireless tribe, core, infinite life, infinite damage, sanctum, birds of paradise, gemstone mine. This deck was wild and I won the GPT with it. Highlighted the GPT, by the way, turn 1 tireless tribe. He played turn 1 jackal pup. I untapped, bout face, discard my hand, attack for 21. You want to block, bro? Doesn't even matter. At Seattle, shout out to Patty Potter, my mom, who let this 17-year-old kid chase a dream. I'm with so many friends. I have my crew around me. I've been testing hard. My buddy Taylor Putnam top 8'd. I win my last match and I think I top 8'd with him. Actually got 9th on breakers, but it wasn't that big a deal because back then, if someone in the top 8 was already qualified, the invite passed down. Turns out my tie that got me 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th on breakers was with Tsuyoshi Fujita and Shuhei Nakamura. So their invites passed down to me and 10th, which was Justin Gary, so that passed down to 11th. And there it was. 8 new players heading to their first, second, third, or who knows Pro Tour. We were all stoked. We weren't qualified yet, and here we were. So what's the point of that story, Doug? I had a crew around me. I focused on my mental game, and I worked really hard and I was able to qualify. But honestly, it all kind of fell off there. Over the next 10 years, it was a real struggle for me to get back to the Pro Tour. I went to 1 here, 1 there. I lost in over 20 quarterfinals of PTQs between Magic Online and real life. I had some huge mental barriers and some things that we're definitely gonna dive into on this channel. But finally, around the time of university, I was able to get my mind right, figure out how to grind successful testing information, and I had a crew around me. I'm gonna stop for a second and talk about the crew. The crew isn't just your friends around you. The crew is the people that are pouring into you as a Magic the Gathering player. In fact, I'm planning on launching a crew of my own. There's a Discord server that's coming out alongside this channel with a whole bunch of supplementary content. I'm talking deck list analysis, what am I playing live, what are my testing results, my spreadsheets, everything that I'm doing is going to be posted in the crew so you can follow my grind as I try to get back to the Pro Tour. But the other huge key piece of the crew that you need to know about is content creators. There's thousands of content creators around the Magic the Gathering community that want you to be a part of their crew. How do you be a part of their crew? Watch their videos, like their videos, subscribe to their content, comment on their videos. If you ask comments and really engage them with questions and thought-provoking material, I'm pretty confident that they're gonna come back to you and they're gonna discuss with you. And if the content creator doesn't engage you in the way you want, that's okay. You can push them too. You're a part of their crew. They'll push you, you'll push them, and your community will grow. You know, we all watch all these awesome Magic players like Gabby Sparks have her friends like Aberdasher that we just kind of know are a part of her crew. You can be a part of anyone's crew. Just engage with the content, share it, talk to your friends about it. You know, that piece of information that they gave you could possibly help your friend teach you something that you missed from it. The crew is huge and it's the biggest piece, I think, of this whole ecosystem in Magic. You've got to be plugged in somehow to your friends, to maybe just Magic Online people that you test with, to content creators, or somewhere. You can certainly qualify for the Pro Tour without it, but if you want to qualify for the Pro Tour, find a crew or join mine. So that leaves 2 things left, the mind and the grind. The mind is obvious. Mental game is everything. There's so many parts of being a Pro Tour player that go on in here. Fatigue, stress, tournament etiquette, rules, what you should be doing to prepare yourself. Just want to start unpacking some of them, some things you might have forgotten about or might have never heard before. Finally, the grind. Welcome to the grind. This is the room where all the magic is going to happen. I want to qualify for the Magic the Gathering Pro Tour again. I've been to 8 and I want to make it 9. And my goal is to do it with you right here in this room. I'm going to be playing at least 20 hours a week and turning that into some video content in some cool and different ways than you may have seen before. So stay tuned. I also plan in the grind on sharing how I'm doing in big tournaments, potentially vlogs, or just day-to-day updates of what I'm learning, the mistakes I'm making, and how I'm growing. I really think that if we do this together and you see my process, you will be able to learn something that might take your game to the next level. So that's it. That's DougPMTG. And if you want to be a part of it, you can engage in my crew right away. If you look in the YouTube description below, you're going to see a link to a Discord channel. Jump on in and welcome to my crew. I just have one rule before you do, and this is a non-negotiable, and that's respect. You see, if members of one crew, members of another crew decide to form a crew together, it only works if they respect each other. You don't have to agree with each other. You can choose that I'm wrong, or maybe you might be wrong and I'm gonna see that. It doesn't matter. Have a civil, respectful discussion. That's it. That's all that I ask if you're a part of my crew. And while you're there, you can click on the tab The Grind, where I personally will just be posting all of my up-to-date Magic the Gathering playing stats, deck lists, what I'm thinking and what I'm doing. It's just an extra window into my own personal testing and the process that I'm going to get myself qualified for the next Pro Tour. So that's it. I really want you to consider liking, subscribing, but more than that, commenting. I'm brand new here on YouTube and I'm about to blast out a lot of content, and it can be educated by what you want to hear and see. I only have a couple videos lined up from the start, and I'm storyboarding and writing all the rest. Within a couple weeks, these fresh ideas that you share with me could possibly be the content that I'm already putting out on the stream. I have a lot of exciting things planned, but I want to do this together. The whole point of the crew is that it's engaging. So if you see something you like and you want to see more of it, you see something you didn't like and you want me to get rid of it, you want to let me know that the lighting was bad. I totally get that. I just decided I have to start this project right now, and I'm going to keep working on all the other things I can to make this channel the best. Thank you for checking out DougPMTG. Until next time, I'm out.